This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
I didn't do that, I pressed that. Like, he jumped when I pressed the standing button. I was standing input with no pressing input at all. Nice. What? Okay. Join it, baby. Oh, I didn't do it deep enough. If I was doing that deep enough with the crossover, it would have actually stuffed it, but I did not do it deep enough. So he auto-corrected and got the reversal. Yeah, I screwed it. It's so stupid. When he was jumping, I did standing medium, the game jumped. Huh? I'm not even touching the joystick. I pressed neutral standing medium, and the game jumped me back. I'm like, okay.
I can tell you, I can smell the saltiness.
Brownie crappin' shits tip me $1.30 and says, for contributions, do I prefer the word tip or donation? Tip. Because donation implies that you're giving someone to something that's kind of a non-for-profit. That's the truth, is that the legal term donation kind of is implying that you're giving something that's a non-for-profit. Like, you would donate clothes to a clothing drive to give to the homeless. But you would tip someone who's someone who's a professional. It's their job to provide a service for you, and then you would tip them if you like the quality of what they're giving you. You see, that's the difference. So, and that's legal reasons. I was told by my tax guy many years ago, for legal reasons, that's how I should reference it on my streams and everything. And anyone else is doing it differently is basically doing it wrong. Although no one knows if anyone will get in trouble for it. But that's why I always say tips, not donations.
Phil stole fan donations that went towards a Project 7 reboot. Now what I did, we just pocket that.
And then you can do this Gen hit string, but I can't get it to come out. I can't even get the shoulder move to come out. I'm blocking down back. I can't get my move to come out. I can't get the shoulder to come out at all. I told you, he's like impossible to play online.
Ah, the salty tears.
I didn't do anything there. I'm blocking. I couldn't do it, you sure that, right? No 360. Oh my god, I kept whipping! I kept whipping! Every move I did was like over his head, under him, over, under. Like, come on, just grab the motherfucker. I couldn't get him.
My mouth is full of salt.
Not Elon just cheered. He said, what's the mature adult meme? I actually don't know. I guess it's from something I said. Just like everything. Something that I said in a stream, and they somehow latch onto that one thing that I said, and they try to turn it into a crazy meme or something. So in this case, I guess at one point I said,
I'm a mature adult with a biz degree.
And so they've all latched onto that. I don't get it, though.
Wow, I didn't get it again! Can't block. Can't do anything, it's so ridiculous. He got away with so many free moves, he did. He got away with so many free moves, I can't get my moves out. It's so bad. That is very frustrating.
All I can taste is the saltiness.
Oh my god, it's fucking gojitenks. Come on, man.
He quit! He rage quit. Did you see that? He quit the lobby.
Come on. Really? Gojitenks of all people. So guys, just so you know, I'll be streaming for about another 40 minutes, roughly. We're up to $27 in tips. You guys know the deal. 50 bucks in tips. I'll put on the gunner glasses. $100. I'll put on a vest. I haven't worn a vest now in several days, so, just saying.
We need to raise more money.
I can't control what I want to do. Wow, he's just jumping back, mashing fucking roundhouse kick, and it's working, so I can't do anything about it because of the lag. That was super! Oh my god, I can't get a move! I can't get a special move. There was nothing I could do. It was so light, I couldn't get a special move. You heard me doing the inputs repeatedly, over and over, and nothing, because the connection was so bad. What a fucking waste of a match that was.
Whining, complaining.
Radio Butternut just gave me $30. Thank you. We've jumped up to $80 of tips now. I really appreciate that. That's gonna buy a next-gen game right there. Which game will that buy? Will that buy Dark Souls or Godfall? Dark Souls? It won't buy Dark Souls. That ain't even out. Will it buy Demon Souls? Oh, Jackalese is here. Jackalese just hit me $25 and said, hope this helps. Thank you, Jackalese. That hits our tips goal for tonight. Thank you. We're up to 100. We got to do a poll now. I don't know if there's any mods around. I don't know. But if there's mods around, if someone could run a vest poll, I would appreciate it. This is the first time we hit the vest goal since Monday.
Mods? Any mods? Moderators? So, someone is anonymously giving subs to troll accounts like Lightside Bill and Bill is watching you. Like, what? Bill is watching you. Wow, I'm scared. Shout outs!
Dr. Tony Huge, as much as you're joking about that, he's like, oh, I bet Phil's life outside the stream, there's a Benny Hill theme playing all over the place when he stumbles around. My life is boring outside the stream.
Really?
There's nothing really crazy going on in my life. I don't want people to believe that there's like this crazy zaniness going on in my life outside of streaming. There's nothing. It's a relatively tame life. Streaming is where the chaotic, silly stuff happens. You know, except for maybe Jasper being silly every once in a while. You know? Well, guess who? We actually stayed away from Jose all fucking night. And now look who just shows up. At the end of the fucking stream. Jose, you know he's just gonna glitch the game. The whole night we stayed away from Jose, dude. And now at the end of the stream... That's hilarious. Arian T says, Jose is summoned by money. Jose heard that I hit the tips goal, so he rushed to the stream to try to ruin the end of the stream. No, you know Jose's probably been trying to get in all night. You notice I've been joining full lobbies. That way, since the lobby's full, there's no way he can get in and fuck with me. That's why all night I've been doing full lobby, and it worked. It's kept him out pretty much all night, so... Please, guys, if you support the channel, if you support the content, if you're excited for all the new stuff coming up shortly, alright, please consider contributing to today's streams. The best way you can contribute is by tipping me, because tips is funds that I can use right away to buy all these games the next week, and there's gonna be a ton of them.
Disgusting beggar.
The thing that I have to call out today and laugh at, IGN put out their reviews for the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 today, and they gave them number scores. Number scores, as if these were games being reviewed.
IGN should be publicly shamed for thinking that they are some kind of a fucking authority, that their opinion and giving a number score to a console that's not out yet is valid. They are so up their own fucking ass with elitist moronic shit. I just can't believe they think that they could give a number score to a console that's not even out yet. Oh, I gotta take a sip. Oh my god, he's drinking gin.
They're out of their fucking minds. Alright? But the worst part about this is that there's people out there who still think IGN is reputable and they will believe what they say. That's the worst part. When the ignorant people, IGN, are the first three letters of ignorant. Guess who watches and reads IGN content? The ignorant. And they believe it as like Bible truth because they're one of the big gaming media outlets. Alright? I think it's fucking stupid and hilarious. Okay? The thing that's the worst out of this whole situation is that IGN, as usual, shows zero balls. They become the ultimate gaming journalism pussies reviewing these consoles. Literally kissing the consoles' asses every moment. Very few actual criticisms put into their reviews, which is very disingenuous. It's supposed to be a review, not a paid advertisement, yet they read like paid advertisements, alright? And then ultimately, even though in the actual reviews, which I read, they weigh pros and cons of each console. And if you actually read the reviews and put them head to head, it's very simple. IGN is saying they like the PlayStation 5 more than the Xbox Series X.
I 1,000,000% agree.
But then they number scored them both an 8. And this is what I hate about fucking mainstream gaming journalists. They're pussies. They will not, when it comes to the big companies, Microsoft, Sony, or the giant publishers, you know, that are owned by Microsoft or Sony, they will never, ever be honest and take a chance and be like, no, we're outright saying we feel PlayStation 5 is better than Xbox Series X at launch, which they say in their actual reviews if you read them. But instead, they give them both an 8. Why do they do that? Because they want to look good in the eyes of both consoles.
Shilling. It's gross. I
hate it. I hate the dishonesty of mainstream gaming media. They're such fucking cowards. they're so terrified that they're gonna like go out of business and that some company will not hold them in high regard because they're honest. That's why I hate it. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, I will forever support someone like Super Blind Man, got the console early, took his time, did an in-depth review about the accessibility features, was honest about it, and put out a really good video review. That review will be far more useful to a group of people who need that information in order to know if they're going to drop $500 on a PlayStation 5, will they be able to play it and navigate it? That video will be infinitely more useful than anything IGN puts out about these consoles because it's actual, valid, legitimate information versus ass-kissing.
俺がどれだけ救われたかだけかもしれない過酷な運命を背負って極道の構想に巻き込まれていた
So fuck IGN.
There's a group of people out there that they want to always spin it like I'm doing something wrong. They want to make it like the reason that this game sucks is because of Phil. Not because of the game, because of Phil. Phil's the reason that everything's bad. Phil's the reason, blah, blah, blah. So how can we spin this that the reason that this playthrough is going on all weekend, but it's not riveting, is because of Phil? Oh, well, we'll say that Phil's just doing the same kind of content, same kind of gameplay over and over, and he's just not innovating. He's not trying the other gameplay of the game. But I did. These people didn't watch the playthrough. All they do is they try to spin it in a way to make me look bad because that's their agenda. Their agenda is not get a good gameplay experience out of Watch Dogs Legion. Their agenda is make Phil look bad as much as possible at all possible times. So, it's Phil's fault that the game's not so good because he's only using drones, except I didn't only use drones. In fact, it was only until my 3rd or 4th major stream that I actually got the drone expert, and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about because you're a piece of shit.
Sometimes Phil would insult other people or get into this really defensive mode where he would attack and just be very negative and toxic.
Well, Herrick Caverts, or Erevair, or how the hell you say their name, cheered and said, speaking of goals, I sadly feel, as do many other longtime viewers, your streams have become too focused on money and tip goals. Well, the thing is, we don't even focus on them anymore, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuck you. You're a liar.
If you put out a good stream, we'll throw cash, maybe tone it down. We don't focus on money and tip goals anymore. You may be talking about 2-3 months ago when it was all about the vest goal, but it's not about that anymore.
In reality, I don't care if we hit the goal. I just hope we have a good stream and that, yeah, obviously I make some money on a stream. That's all I really care about.
It's got to be, we have an enjoyable stream, everyone has a good time, and since that's happening, then people want to contribute to see those kind of streams continue, right? That's what it's all about. Putting out the entertaining stream, putting out the positive interactions. If people like that, they're going to want to contribute to make that happen and continue to happen. Versus, oh, we gotta hit the goal, we gotta hit the goal, we gotta hit the goal, we gotta hit the goal. I don't talk about that constantly. In fact, even when we had the vestry going, it was mostly the viewers who would constantly talk about the vestry, not me. So, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You seem to be talking out of your ass there. Okay.
It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.